if you're watching this now, you're watching the replay. So say hello and tell me where you're from. And you can write hashtag replay so I know that you're here. I'm going to give it a second or two until we have some people jump on. When you jump on, if you'll go ahead and share this so other people can learn about our tribe and learn about our hand lettering challenge that we just had. Hey, if you're just joining me, say hello. How's the weather there? It is about to storm here. It's thundering. My dogs are going crazy. Y'all say hi so I know you're here. I haven't seen anything in the feed. I want to make sure that I'm on and I'm live and that people can see this. Would somebody please say, I can see you and I can hear you? Nobody? Can anybody see and hear me? Or I'm trying to make sure that I don't have any. Oh, hi, Regina. Thank you. I appreciate that. Y'all, thank you so much for watching. Go ahead and share this video so your friends and family will know about this lettering challenge. Okay, so, oh, good, Regina. Thank you. Thank you. That helps me so much. Hi, Kim from Irving. Welcome, welcome. So the weather is about to just, I mean, really, it sounds like the bottom's going to fall out. What's the weather like there? Well, while we're waiting for some people to jump on, I want to introduce myself. My name is Christy Darty. I'm from Tyler, Texas. Hi, Donna. And I am a hand lettering artist, but mostly I'm a hand lettering teacher. So I teach teachers. I took a little nap today. I'm not quite awake yet. I teach people how to hand letter from beginners all the way from never even holding a pen to advanced to maybe even how to teach other letterers and sell your artwork. Okay, and so today I'm going to talk about wrapping up the 28 days of lettering challenge. But if you haven't started the challenge or done the challenge at all, I still want you to be here and learn about what I'm going to tell you. Oh, it's sunny now. That's nice, Kim. That's nice. Okay, so this last 28 days, if you participated, would you please type in fact, I might just have to do a giveaway on this feed here. I think I'll add a prize to who watched this video between now and June 10th at 2 p.m. If you type in this feed, hashtag lettering doodle drills, I'm going to draw someone for a prize from this live, as well as the other ones I'm going to draw for. So make sure you type in hashtag lettering doodle drills, lettering doodle drills. And I'll give you another chance to win. Okay, so much to tell you. I'm overwhelmed with lots of information. So for the last 28 days, I've posted a video that had to do with hand lettering. So we started from letter A and went all the way to letter Z, and there were some doodles in between. Some of you told me how much you love the doodles. We did a banner, we did a flower, we did, I think, arrows, and maybe one more thing. It's been a long time. 28 days is a long time. And we used different products. So we used different types of markers. You could kind of get a feel or even watch. Hi, Melissa. To see what kind of materials to use. You started out really good, Kim, and then had a death. I'm so sorry, but yes, you can get back anytime. And what's really neat about this is that it's 28 days really of free classes, and they're all posted on YouTube. They're on my Facebook page too, but it's maybe a little bit harder to find. But on YouTube, they're in a row. So just like you binge on Netflix and you watch a whole series of something, you can do that with this too. And they're real short. So you could do, in one day you could watch them all and go back. And that's neat too, because even if you have done the challenge, you can go back and rewatch it. And then if you have friends who are like, that's so pretty, I want to learn how to do that, you can be like, let me give you this link. And here's all the letters. Hi, Linda. How are you today? I just wonder if this is everybody's nap time on Sunday. I would probably be taking a nap. Okay, so let's get to it. Okay, so the things that you learned, I pulled out of my hand lettering book. And some of you bought the book, and some of you are waiting to see if you're going to win the book. And this is what it looks like, a hand lettering and doodle workbook. I designed this in 2018, and that's when it was published, September 2018. I never had it on the radar to do a book, ever, but it was just a God thing. So I'm so in love with hand lettering, and I just wanted to share it with everybody. But the reason I did the book, besides I was called to do it, is that I couldn't find a book out there that had everything I wanted. This one has how to shadow, how to highlight, how to do bounce lettering, all different kinds of things. Oh, you got my book for Mother's Day, Donna. That is so sweet. I love to hear stories like that. That's really neat. And a lot of people want to give these as gifts too, so that's neat that you got one. And I've had people buy 6 at a time to give everybody, all the women in their family. So anyway, in here it's the practice pages, and what's really cool is I showed y'all during the 28 days that you can use an erasable pen, and you can also use tracing paper, so you don't mess up your pages if you, especially some of you, are just really afraid to write in your book. Then we've got calligraphy, we've got letter variations, different layouts, composition. That's something that you don't find in a lot of books unless it's just totally focusing on that. It's actually hard to teach that. And then different connecting letters. We've got doodles, my favorite part. How to do different doodles in here, and some of these we drew. Oh, that was the other doodle. We did a couple banners, flowers, all kinds of stuff that you can practice. And then at the back, these are different scriptures that you can trace, but also you could like transfer it to a sign or something like that. So those are fun in the back, the templates. I don't know about y'all, but I have like a tickly throat, like my allergies. I cannot get rid of this thing. It's driving me crazy. So I may have to grab some water in a second. Okay, Crafty Croc. If you've been watching the challenge, you know all about Crafty Croc. I have partnered with them, and they are doing some giveaways. I'm so excited. And if you already got these, you're in love. I'm going to guess you're in love with them because they're amazing. I had a class yesterday. For my first time did I incorporate these into the class, and I sold every set that I had there. People love them. And so what's cool about this case is it's a carrying case, which is all... I know, Linda, aren't they great? And then it comes with all these different colors, and they're watercolor, so they give a whole different look than any other pen that I use. I love, these are my new favorite pen. I've told y'all over and over how much I love the Pentel, and I do, and they're completely different. But now this is, you know how you have all your children, and you have a favorite one? No, I'm just kidding. But you know how you're in love with a product, and you're like, I love these, but you get so excited about something new? That's this. I'm so excited about something new. This is my new favorite baby. But let me tell you what's cool about this too that people don't realize is it comes with 2 water brushes. So you just put water in here, and you can pick up from your watercolor palette, and you can paint with it. You can blend colors together with it. You can blend these. There's so much you can do. So those are just like a bonus surprise that you get in here, 2 of those. Okay, Crafty Croc. Crafty Croc has a lot of other products too. They've got craft markers and paint markers. And so what we'll do is when we draw tomorrow, we will find out what you already have. So, hi Karen. If you already bought, with this challenge, you're like, I bought the book, then we'll figure out, we'll give you something that you don't already have. Okay. But here's the deal. Whenever we post who the winner is, you've got to pay attention to if your name is on here. So watch tomorrow at 4 p.m. to see if you're a winner. And then you need to get in touch with us and tell us your address. And I will also be drawing from my email list of those who signed up, because you can do the challenge. You don't have to sign up for it, but if you sign up for it, then we will know to we'll draw a prize from there, from the people who signed up, which just message me in the comments if you need the link for that, and I'll get it to you. So from now until tomorrow at 2 o'clock, what are you going to be doing? Practicing your lettering and posting, and you're going to use the hashtag lettering doodle drills. It's up in the comments at the top, or the description at the top, and that way we can find you. You can post on Instagram, which I am going to go find winners from Instagram, and there's not a lot of posts there. I think most people are posting on Facebook, so today might be a good time to go back to Instagram and post there with the hashtag, because that's the only way we can find you. Okay, let me show you why hand letter. Some of you are like, well, I've learned the letters. What do I do now? Well, that's I'm glad you asked. Let me show you. Sorry, it's that tickle. You can do so many things with it. obviously, I have this banner right here that I just made a couple days ago, and that's something that you can do. And you're like, I didn't do that. Yeah, you can. I promise. I promise you can. So that's something too. At the back of my book where I showed you, you could take those and put them on signs. That's something that you can use. You can put a light box under it and then trace on top of here. And then that's actually what I did on this, because I'd already, let me show you. Hang on. I didn't know I was going to show you, so it's kind of hidden underneath all this stuff. But what I did is I designed this on my iPad, this, okay? And then I put my light box underneath it, which that's what this is. It's not plugged in, or I would show you. And then I put this banner on top of it, okay? And then I traced it with my erasable pen. I know this is a lot of steps, but I'm just showing you that even I traced this. But this is something that we're going to do in my tribe, my hand lettering tribe. And this is one of the first projects we'll do if you sign up. So that's a whole other thing that I want to talk to you about. But basically, I have a group of women that we have a private Facebook group, and I teach lessons in there, and I have guest artists come in, and it is so fun. And that is, like, to me, if you're ready to take your lettering to the next step, that's where you need to be. So join us in that. The link's above, and you can find out more. I only open it 4 times a year, and Tuesday is the first day to sign up, and you only have 4 days to sign up. But if you sign up on Tuesday, look what you get. A bag. It's a special little bonus bag for anybody that signs up on Tuesday. It's actually hand lettered, and so it's custom made. And anybody who signs up on Tuesday, oh goodness, I'm thinking I'm committed to making those. So I'm kind of scared, but I hope you sign up so you get one. Let me show you what all you can do with hand lettering besides that. Okay, there went the Christmas ornament I was going to show you. Sorry, bounced you around. Okay, so when in my hand lettering tribe, I had a glass artist come in and teach us how to make art with glass. Well, this is something that I ended up making after, and it is a Christmas tree with glass, and then I hand lettered it. So we like to tie in a lot of hand lettering with the art projects in our group. Hello, y'all say hi. Tell me who's watching. So that's something fun that I plan on doing around Christmas in our group. Did I just show this? I hand lettered this. This is, this side. And then I sewed it onto a bag. I like to sew too. So if you sew, maybe that's something we can talk about in my tribe. Here is a canvas that you can do. It's just a black canvas. And this is what we did recently around Easter in my tribe, is we painted this. I told them the supplies to buy, and we sat down. Yes, Melissa, you're in the group. You're still in the tribe. You don't have to sign up. In fact, you're locked into the price you signed up with forever. Yay! So we made these. It was really fun. We sat together, whoever could. Hi from New Zealand. Oh, it's so good to have you on here. Hi, Amanda. And so if you're watching and you're one of our tribe members, say hi and say join us. Anyway, so I told them the supplies. We made this together. It was really fun. I would love to make this together. That would be really, really cool. That might be our next project to do together. Okay, the way I started, what got me excited about hand lettering in the beginning, which I've always loved pretty lettering, and lettering's the lost art, right? Is I saw on Pinterest and Instagram Bible journaling a few years ago, and I was like, what is this? Melissa's a big fan of our Be the Light tribe. So I was like, what is this? About 4 years ago, this huge movement of Bible journaling came out. And I'm going to show you my Bible, and some of you are going to gasp and be like, oh, she covered the words. Well, believe me, in the beginning, I did not cover the words. And that is something that may or may not come later for you if you're interested in Bible journaling. But it's a personal relationship that I have with the Lord. And so I feel like it's absorbing into the Word, and that's how I express myself, and that's how I learned to study the Bible. Hi, Marnette. Welcome. So here is this is my Bible, and here's some different things that I've done in it. And hand lettering is what just totally got me so excited about. Not just about Bible journaling, but I was loving to do pretty letters in my Bible. And I have tons more examples of things that I've done. I just wanted to give you a little peek into that world. And then if you want to paint the cover of a Bible, that's what this is. You love Bible journaling? Oh, I'm so glad. It is so therapeutic, so much fun, and I've learned so much scripture through it. An Android tablet, I don't know. You don't have an anything? well, Melissa, how do you survive in this world? I have an eye everything. That's too funny. I don't know, but since you're asking, we do some iPad lettering classes too in there. So when we did the Risen, yeah, you can do your capitals anytime. Your capital letters. So anyway, here's a hand lettering project that I did on a Bible. And y'all know how to do these flowers because I taught you, right? And all I did was, instead of doing it with a marker, I did it with paint. And you can do that too. So I want to also, in the next coming months of our tribe, it's called Be the Light Lettering Tribe. I hope that we get to paint a Bible. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit more about the tribe. So, first of all, why hand letter? I have this little brochure. Why hand letter? Well, you're enhancing your writing. Everybody wants to improve things that we do all the time, and you write all the time. I know that a lot of us type, but writing is just like a whole art form that's coming back. You know, schools are bringing it back, where a lot of kids didn't even learn cursive. I know some adult kids who can't read cursive. Can you believe that? It's really therapeutic and relaxing. Really, it is. Trust me. Some of you think, oh no, it'll stress me out. No, just sit and relax. If you've done the 28-day challenge, I think you've probably recognized that. One thing I did, I wish I would have brought it in here recently, is for just a little devotion, I turned on, and I posted it on my Facebook page too if you were watching, Lauren Daigle, I can't think of her name, but every song she writes and sings is beautiful. So I turned on her music on YouTube, and I sat with my journal, and I just wrote out the words, and I just lettered them, and I wasn't worried about how my lettering looked. I just took it all in, and it just was so relaxing. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. I was wondering. I would love to join our group. Your son has learned cursive by age of 8. Ah, mama, you're good, mama. So anyway, therapeutic. I've also had students who, widowers, you know, it helps them. It's like a therapeutic, getting them through hard times. I've had people with PTSD who use that as their focusing on the positive and getting out of those negative thoughts, anxiety, depression, all those things. Just getting through a hard day of work. Hi, Deborah from Florida. I'm glad you're here. You've been really good with the challenge, by the way. Okay, sense of accomplishment. We all love to feel like I did something. And when I completed this project, I was like, yeah, I did something. I feel good. Do y'all feel that way when you do something, when you make something? I always do. You can bond with friends and family. A lot of times it's fun to do these things together. I have had moms and daughters and granddaughters, and it's really neat because hand lettering is across the board. It doesn't matter if you're male or female, what age you are, you can do it. And talking about therapeutic, I've had a student that had a stroke, and she's working on her motor skills, and this is really good for that. So why else should you hand letter? Well, you can save money on gift giving. For example, if I bought this in the store, I would have paid a lot more for it. And that's because I already had the supplies, I already had the markers and all. But the first time you buy it, and you have to buy all the supplies, it may be more. But I had everything except the banner. And I got the banner at a really affordable price. So, and, oh yeah, those in my group, we're going to make them, and I'll give you all the resources for that. And then parties and decor, like my parents are about to have their 50th anniversary. I can get a chalkboard and I can write all kinds of stuff on it. I already have the chalkboard, I already have the chalk marker. It's not going to cost me anything this time. You know, the first time I made it, it did, but I can use it over and over again instead of going out and buying new things or having someone make it for me. Encourage others. We do that a lot in our group. It's called Be the Light, and because we want to be the light to the world. And a lot of times it's dark in the world, and we want to be those people, that person that smiles and encourages others. And that's what's great about the community, because y'all, I'm blown away by these women who are praying for each other, connecting with each other, loving on each other, encouraging each other's work, but not just that, but just in life. Love it. And you can make money. Some of you think, I could never make money at this. Believe me, you'd be surprised. If that's something that is your desire and you really want to do, we can get you there. You just have to practice. You have to really, really want it and practice, but you can do it. Okay, I told you about my tribe. So why would you want to join something like that? Well, it's a new hobby. You might be looking for something to do, or you might just want to improve your lettering skills. You want to be challenged, not just creatively, but spiritually, because, you know, it's easy to say I'm going to do my quiet time alone, but to be held accountable and for people to encourage you to write out scripture. I might give a challenge in the group. Hey, I want you to write out, John 3:16 this week, and then post it. You're going to be more likely to do that. Is the banner canvas? Yes, it is. It's fabric. It's fabric. It's amazing. The prayers of the tribe had meant so much, the world to me this past week. Marnette had a loss, so in the family. So thank you so much, Marnette. And if you didn't share, we wouldn't know that and be able to pray for you. So I'm so thankful that you shared that. Okay, it's a positive environment to be in with new friendships and prayers. And that's exactly what she's talking about, y'all. We love on each other. There's no negativity in the group. It's not about that at all. And if it were, they'd be gone. So it's a real safe place to be. And then, again, I talked about all levels and all ages. So yesterday I had a man in my class, and I was so excited. And, he is a leather work artist. And so I was looking at some of his work online, and then he showed some in person. And I was just blown away. That's another craft that he can use his hand lettering skills in. He takes a knife into leather and he carves it out, and I'm like, blows my mind. And he was there learning. I was just loving it. Okay, what do you get if you join the tribe? A welcome box. Your first month, I sent out a welcome box with some of my favorite things, so you can try the different markers that I talk about all the time. So just some of the things you'll get is an erasable pen. You'll get a Pentel marker. I may have to give out one of these watercolor pens. I'll give you some things to start with. And then a variety of guest artists come in, and I told you about the glass artist friend that came in, but we've had a palette painter, which is a palette knife. She showed how to paint with a palette knife. We've had someone come in and teach us how to do a door hanger. And, my mind has gone blank. Bible journaling. And, she's coming to Bible Journal. Has she Bible Journal? Y'all, I have lost my mind. Has Tracy come in yet this month? Well, I think no, not yet. Hello. Card making, scrapbooking, all the things. We're going to have all those things coming up. So, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. And then, what else do you get? Okay. So the community private Facebook group. Oh, thank you. I send out happy mail. So I draw someone who's been interacting with the group each month and send a package to them with happy mail in it. So that's great. And then, my favorite thing that we just started doing is 10% of all the membership fees goes to a charity. And so Melissa, who was on here a minute ago, she actually, quote, won the charity drawing. And she had put in Wounded Warriors. And we had other ones to draw from, and I drew, and that's the one we drew. So we gave him $100. It was exciting that we could do that, and we're going to keep doing that, and hopefully it'll just build up and be more money. So a free monthly printable. I know Happy Mail's the best. And with that meaning, so for example, here's one that they'll get this month. Sorry, it's not. They'll get this month, different doodles that they can trace, and then use in a journal, use on whatever they want to use it on, or just doodle for therapy. And this is actually something I'll be teaching online. I'm going live twice this week, the 11th and the 13th, or the 10th and the 13th. So it's the 10th tomorrow. No. Yes. Yeah. I'm going to be teaching either how to do this or make a luggage tag tomorrow. My luggage tag is over here somewhere if I can find it. And so if y'all join me, here it is. If y'all join me, I'll be teaching these. Let me see. And they're a travel theme, and we have a lot of other friends that are doing travel theme lives, and I'll be passing their information on. Sorry, so y'all, that's so much information, I know, but I have so much to say. Okay, and the last, most important thing ever of this is it's all Jesus-centered, yay! And so that was my whole point in doing this. I prayed about, Lord, what do you want me to do? I was at the point I was staying home, and I was just working on my Etsy shop, and it was very, very clear and evident that he designed me to be a teacher. He designed me to be creative and to connect women, and that's what this whole thing is about. And I did not know he was preparing this way for me for a long time, but I knew that's what I was called to do. So that's it in a nutshell. Is that enough information for y'all in one day? So thank you, Crafty Croc. I appreciate all that you've done for us to sponsor these giveaways, and we will be getting in touch with you. I will be doing giveaways. Crafty Croc will be doing giveaways. Make sure you go ahead and finish up practicing for your 28 days, and then you will post them with your hand lettering doodle drills. And make sure you post each of them separately so you have more chances to win. That makes sense. So if you work on your A's, post that. When you work on your B's, post that separately. And then when you tag, I will know that you are entering to win. But if you just post it somewhere randomly, I'll never see it. I won't know unless you tag me and use that hashtag. Does that make sense? Marnette, you are so sweet. Oh, I can't wait to hear your news. I can't be your hero, but I love that. We all know Jesus is your hero, but I'll take that compliment. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, y'all. I've loved seeing your practice. It has been amazing. It makes me feel so proud. I'm just like, they're really participating. I love this. And I've seen so much improvement. I really have. And I've noticed a lot of you have posted how you love certain. It makes a difference on what you use. Some of you said, I'm using dried out markers and it's not fun. No, it's not. It's not. Go get you a new set of Crayola markers, which at this very moment, if you get online and you don't have to even purchase it online, you can purchase it in person, but you have to get online to buy it. So for example, if you go to OfficeDepot.com, or is it OfficeDepot.com, and they sell either Office Max, it'll work for Office Max or Office Depot. And if you get on there, go get your Crayola broad tip markers for $1. You can be right there standing in the store, buy it online, say I'm picking this up, and they're $1. That has happened to me before, and you can buy up to 4 sets, and they're not the washable kind. Those are more expensive, but when I get that special, I'm just like over the moon excited, because who doesn't love a fresh set of markers? There's nothing like it. And I can remember as a kid, I mean, I have trauma thinking about writing with dried out markers. I'm serious. I can't even. I've got to have my new markers. So $1. For the iPad lettering, Linda, it's called Procreate, and that's some of my favorite lettering to do. And y'all saw that when I was doing 28 days. That's right. Y'all saw that. I posted some of the demonstrations were on that. Ashley Darty, how are you, my friend? You're all moved into your house that got that baby all hooked up. I bet you're having a good time. Well, you love my sign. Thank you. I'm excited about it. We're actually making it at a retreat that I'm doing, but I'm also going to make it in my hand lettering tribe. So, yeah, it's fun. It was really simple too. You'd be really surprised how simple it was. And no, I did not use fabric markers. Oh, unsharp crayons was another that I can't even discuss it. Ashley, didn't it take a year to get all moved in and decorated? I think at least. So, you've done a lot. Wonderfully made. How perfect. I know. That's what my retreat is called that we're doing. There's we're doing this little tiny retreat, and thank you. And it is in Kansas if y'all have never heard of the Whatever Craft House, go look it up right now. It is so cool. But we're doing this little small intimate group of a retreat. It's a specialty retreat, so it's not cheap, but everything you do is provided. All the materials for everything. The markers you take home, they're yours. The group, the tribe is $29 a month. You're locked into that price, and so forever it's $29. But you know what the cool thing about the group is that you can drop anytime if you need to drop. But I've got y'all are speaking my language. The smell of crayons. I know. The smell of a new book. The markers. Hi, Georgia. Okay, so go to Home Depot. I need to go back to my nap. Go to OfficeMax.com. Type in Crayola markers. And then you should see that they're on sale for $1. They're the broad tip. Not all of them are on sale. It's just like the primary color broad tip. And it should say if it's still on sale, I hope it is, $1, and you purchase it. And when you do, make sure you either click on pick up in store or have them shipped. And you can be in the store purchasing it, or you can be on your way to the store. You can pick them up tomorrow. But yeah, it's really cool. So, or you can have them shipped, but I'm sure they're shipping on that too. Melted crayons don't even, well, now wait a minute. Yeah, melted crayons can be bad, but they can be so good. I know, we used to make those stained glass projects with those. It was so fun. You're welcome, Georgia. I hope it's still active. I just got mine yesterday, and there's a limit of 4, and I'd buy all 4, because who doesn't love fresh, juicy markers? Oh, I know those crayon projects. You didn't write down what the app was again. It is called Procreate. Don't worry, you can ask me as many times as you need to. Procreate, Pro, create. And you can buy it for your iPad or actually for your iPhone. The iPhone is harder to work with, but if you don't have an iPad, you definitely can use that. And I'm going to do a demo soon on how to use it. But let me tell y'all, if you're not part of the group, and you're ready and you want to learn more about the iPad lettering, or even if you are in my group, I'm sorry, go to YouTube, my YouTube channel, Create with Christy, and I have 5, I think, beginner iPad lettering classes for free right now. When I get a course up, I'll take them down and then I'll add it to my course, but for free right now because there's so many people interested and I want to get y'all jump started. It teaches you how to use the basics, and I wished I would have had someone teach me. So they're how to use the color wheel, how to use layers. There's so much to learn, and I try to break it down in very simple terms. But what's cool about it is you can go back, you can pause, do it, pause, forward. You know what I mean? You can always go back to those because it's very overwhelming when you start using Procreate. It's like, I don't know what to do with all these buttons. So I don't know about an app for the Android. Somebody find out and let us know, because I would love for y'all to be able to participate too in that. But if you have an iPhone, I know you can buy, I think it's called Pocket Procreate. But it's, you've got the little screen, and I recommend, you could only use your finger unless you get one of those stylus. So what other questions do y'all have? This is fun. I love that you're talking, because sometimes I'm on here and I'm like, hello, anybody here? Any other questions before I go? Well, I want to encourage you that anybody who's on here that thinks that they can't letter, or they're not liking, what their lettering's looking like, nobody does when they first start. I mean, everybody starts somewhere. Even when you're in kindergarten, you're learning. If I don't know if you can think back that far, if you have grandkids or kids and you watch and you look at their paper when they learn, it's not pretty. They have to practice, and that's just like us. We've got to get back into the practice. How long has it been since you've written? The markers are still on sale. Everybody go to homedepot.com and buy your $1 Crayola markers and get 4 of them and give them to friends or keep them, hoard them. Good, Georgia. I really think it's going to help you, and I would love to hear feedback on that, because if there's still questions, I want to address them. And first of all, I want to make them the best videos they can be. Second of all, I want to know what you're like, but I still don't understand this. And I'll tell you, no one's said that yet, and I think I know why. Is because until you can grasp those concepts, you don't even know what else that you can do. So I want you to get to watching those Procreate videos on YouTube and give me some feedback. I'd love that. So don't give up hope if some of you are discouraged about your lettering. It just takes practice. Do you think pro basketball players woke up one morning, shot a basket, and they're on there and they on the NBA floor playing basketball? No. God didn't design us like that. Now, some are better than others, start off better, and then some work harder than others. But anything we do that we want to improve on, you have to practice. Anything. And if you think of it as therapy, it'll help. And if you think about it as how you can, thank you, God bless you, how you can tie it into your spirituality, spiritual journey, it helps you learn scripture so much. I mean, it has really, really helped me. And now I catch myself when the pastor's talking, or if someone else is, mentioning scripture, I say it in my head along with them, because that's how I've learned it. I would say before doing all this, I couldn't quote many scriptures. So 5 years ago, I've really learned a lot, and you can too. And doing that I really believe that when you write it and not just memorize it with just looking at it, I just feel like it sticks more. And even I do a Bible study fellowship group, BSF. I don't know how many of you are involved in that, but if you're not, find out about it. It's wonderful. And in that group, we read a lot of read a lot of the Bible, and they say a suggestion was to read it out loud. And so, a lot of us are kinesthetic learners where we have to touch, feel, and all that. And so if you hear it and you write it and you see it, the word is going to be absorbed in you. So do them all. Do everything. Hi. Thanks for joining, y'all. I'm going to head out now unless you have more questions. I hope that you will feel comfortable in this feed, making some comments. I'm not seeing anybody do the hashtag for the drawing for this live. Hashtag lettering doodle drills. You don't have to do any lettering. You just watch this live and then you'll have a chance to win. And it may be because it's not showing on my screen, but I want y'all to be sure to do that so you have a chance to win. So anyway, if you'll share this with friends, that would bless my business and I would really appreciate it. And again, Crafty Croc, thank you, thank you, thank you. You have really blessed us too. All right, guys, y'all have a wonderful Sunday. Bye.